Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Tonight, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets as they play against the Milwaukee Bucks. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. D.A., take it away.
Well, the ceremony was delayed, and understandably so, but at last, the Hall of Fame class of 2020 was enshrined. And what a class it was. Led by Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, and of course, the late, great Kobe Bryant headlining the 9 inductees. There was tremendous poignancy with Kobe's inclusion coming so recently after his tragic death. And it was a night that none of us are going to forget. Guys?
Thank you, D.A. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They've just got to make the adjustments.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. And for Brooklyn, Griffin is out there with Durant. Then there's Harris. Then there's Irving. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. And here's Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Durant sends it back.
That extraordinary reach combined with good timing makes Durant a real threat as a shot blocker.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
The Nets shooting their first free throw tonight.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
One shot.
That's good from Blake Griffin.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Harden, no good.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Irving against DiVincenzo. From deep, Giannis. And again, the Bucks miss. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
A second chance effort. Lopez with the bucket.
Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Oh, Griffin in position, up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Boy, the timing of Griffin really superb in these situations. He has a great sense for when to leave the floor on these alley-oop jams.
Pass to Middleton.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Durant kicks to Irving. Sinks the triple.
The team does a nice job supporting what Kyrie Irving does. I mean, they've got total trust in his ability, so I think they work a lot harder to set him up.
Now here is Holiday. On the wing, Giannis. Middleton trying to break free. Durant with some nice D.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And here's Giannis. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Antetokounmpo looking to end the run. Middleton can't get it to go. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Here's Irving. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Bucks trail by 11. Here's Middleton. Good work defensively by KD.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took. You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
First one falls for him.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now, he and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Now, here is Irving. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. DiVincenzo against Irving. Middleton outside. Here's Giannis. And the rejection by Harden.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, what comes to mind first when you think of Irving is his handle. Rush hour tight, but also his dynamic ability as a scorer.
And so Irving nails both of them.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the players, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
Now here is Holiday. After the miss from KD. The kick out to Holiday. There's the triple. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Here's Griffin. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Blake Griffin hits them both. And Milwaukee has possession. It's a 13-point game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
On the wing, Giannis. That misses off the backboard.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And Giannis throws it down.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Holiday against Harden. Outside for Griffin. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 11. Here's Harden. And no good. Holiday with the defensive effort.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight. You know, not a good start for him offensively, just 2 of 8 from the field, but his confidence has not waned.
And here's Griffin following the three-pointer by Antetokounmpo. Harden inside the three-point line, and the shot is long.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Lopez, no luck. Nets leading by 8. Durant for 3, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Harris outside. Yes, that goes in. And the Nets lead by 11.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Shots good by Middleton.
Oh, I love the concentration and focus of Middleton. Knock him around, get physical with him, doesn't bother him at all. He stays calm and in control.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like it.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Brown is checked in for Harris. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Irving. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
Harden hits them both. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
And it's Brown missing.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
Nets leading by 11. Here's Shamet. And the Nets miss again. Out to the right wing. It's up a three. A rebound by the Nets. Harden inside the three-point line. Offensive rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And he gets one to fall, and now one out of his first four.
The Bucks shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Free throw good from Drew Holiday.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Harden the pass to Claxton. Brown outside. To the middle. Claxton with the bucket.
That's platinum level dime dropping right there by Harden. Such a smart passer. Gets us to his teammates on time and on target.
Now here's Portis. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Nailed from three-point land.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Shamet. They lead by 7. Looking to end his cold spell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lessons. But you're right. Got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
And he makes the first.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Yeah, not only the trips to the line are a concern, but the foul trouble also. You've got to play defense with your feet and do so without fouling.
Harden hits them both.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Yeah, getting to the line and converting, that's the big thing. It's always good when you can do that because it stabilizes your offense.
Now, here's Portis. Here's Forbes. Great tee that time from Green.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss. And the game plan is clear. Work the ball inside.
And it's working for him. You like that initiative, not settling for stuff on the perimeter.
The Nets have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. No shot.
That free throw good from Brown.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
And that is always a good recipe for offensive efficiency and a key to their lead tonight.
Now here is Holiday. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against one make. Lets the 3 fly, and James Harden hits from deep. Harden's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Nets.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
with some arc. They get it back, and the shot goes in.
And, you know, that's the hustle and nose for the ball that P.J. Tucker possesses. You've got to get a body on him.
1:49 left in the first quarter of the game. Brown with it. Pass to Harden. Ball's knocked loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Claxton, defended by Portis. Poked away. Bucks trail by 13. Here's Forbes. The quick look, no good that time. There's the pass to Claxton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And we saw it last year, guys, because those numbers were so low. Teams weren't afraid to put him on the line.
Take a break.
Where points were hard to come by for him.
And he can't get the first one. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. And he's good on the second. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. It's a 14-point game. Here is Forbes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pulls up. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Not a single point in this quarter for him. Obviously not what they need right now. He's got to score.
Bucks trail by 14. The wide open look here for Holiday. And the Bucks miss again.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Harden unable to get that one. Great D that time from Portis. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And that one's good from Connaughton.
Man, what a special player Antetokounmpo is, sharing the sugar there. The vision he showed, nice job finding the open man.
Holiday against Harden. Three-pointer. Knocks down the 3-ball. Harden's got 13.
They knew this was coming. Harden can't just let that last 3 go. Way too competitive for that.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Nets out in front. They lead by 14. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say about losing to the Raptors back in 2019. All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Nets enjoying a nice lead here.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, they've got Antetokounmpo. He's out there with Bobby Portis, and it's Connaughton in at the three. Chris Middleton's checked in for Drew Holiday. Here is Harden. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
It's a solid blueprint.
Well, I tell you, it's a treat watching Harden play. I mean, he's so fluid in his shooting form, but he's also sensational driving inside and a capable passer as well. This guy's got it all.
And so he makes both from the line.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Giannis passes to Connaughton. Here's Forbes, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Like the assertiveness, and that comes from having the green light to shoot off the pass. And Forbes, one of the very best shooters off the pass or dribble.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. So for the Nets, Kevin Durant comes in for Landry Shamet, and Irving subbed in for James Harden. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Forbes dishes to Antetokounmpo. Connaughton passes to Antetokounmpo. Here is Forbes. Shot clock at 6, and it's blocked.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Nice shot by Portis.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Nets leading by 10. Now Irving. 5 points in the game.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Floats it up for Giannis, and he trims the lead to single digits.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
And GA Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Kevin Durant picking up that last pass.
Oh,
great!
Goodness! That was special. And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Nets. Joe Harris comes in for Green. The Bucks also changing it up. Brooke Lopez is checked in for Portis. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton.
Using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Here's Antetokounmpo. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, I tell you, sensational positioning by Antetokounmpo. I mean, really reads shot trajectories exceedingly well.
Nets leading by 5. Brown feeling it out a bit. Griffin finds Irving. No good on the triple. On offense here, the Bucks. They're on a 13-4 run. Pass to DiVincenzo. Some solid defense from Brown.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. And even 3-on-3 break. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's DiVincenzo. There's the dish to Forbes. Kicks it to Giannis. Lock at 6. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Brown.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Here is Forbes. Middleton looking it over. Shot clock at 5. Lopez finds Middleton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kevin Durant.
And you've got to be careful with Middleton down low. I mean, he's very talented at how he gets defenders to bite in the post.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops.
And Middleton, the former second-round pick now, has put a lot of work in on his game. I mean, a ton of work. Really carving out a nice spot in the league as a result of his hard work.
Middleton hits them both.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Outside Irving. And Durant puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's the lob at Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo hits the bucket. DiVincenzo's got his first basket of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Irving. Good D by Lopez.
Guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Now here's Middleton. Lopez inside. He's covered by Irving. Lopez, no luck. Nets leading by 3. Harris outside. To the inside. Here's KD. Harris outside. Fires it up. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 17-6 run. And Giannis throws it down.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's a ferocious player, great competitive spirit, tremendous work ethic, and highly skilled. He wants to dominate.
Now here's Durant. He's got 7.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
And Forbes kicks to Middleton. Passes it to Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Lopez has got the lead up to 1 now for Milwaukee.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
You know, Griffin is so sure of himself when he shoots it. That confidence really goes a long way. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And it's Durant missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Middleton on the wing, guarded by Harris. Tries again. Offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo. And at last, they get one to fall. Giannis has got 24. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And good that time.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Here is Forbes, covered by Irving. Forbes can't get it to go. And so Brown will bring it up for Brooklyn. KD's shot is off. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. No basket with that shot, having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Here's Irving. Rebounded by the Bucks. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in this game. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. But they get it back. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got 3 assists now in this one. Timeout called the Nets.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
So for the Nets, Landry Shamet's checked in for Bruce Brown, and it's Harden in for Irving. Milwaukee also making some changes. P.J. Tucker comes in for Brook Lopez, and it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. Now here's Giannis. He's got 24. Stolen by Durant. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. That one doesn't go. And Milwaukee will come the other way.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
No good on the free throw.
And though he's still young, Giannis Antetokounmpo is already elite. I mean, his athleticism and length, really hard to contain.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Nets trail by 4. And here is Shamet. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Inside, DiVincenzo. James Harden with the rebound. Harden's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Harris misses.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
And that corner 3, a cornerstone of P.J. Tucker's game. Takes and makes them as much as anybody in the league.
And Greg, how about this little factoid? Back at the University of Texas, he only shot 4 triples in 3 seasons. Floor spacing was not a part of his game. It was about getting that thing in the paint. But to his credit, and it's an example for all young players, through hard work, that short corner has become his bread and butter shot. Talk about a total transformation from no threes to being a dead-eye corner 3 shooter.
A nice shot by Katie.
And that stroke of Durant, effortless. I mean, easily pulling up from the perimeter. Textbook form. Beautiful to watch.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to Middleton. The 3. The rebound by the Nets. Shamet's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Oh, what a dunk!
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Bucks leading by 3. Middleton right side. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 5 assists tonight. Harden the pass to Durant. Back to Harden. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And doing much better now in that first quarter, converting less than 30% of their field goal opportunities, bouncing back nicely here in the second.
Now here's Harden. 17 points in the game. Another shot. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Middleton on the wing. He's covered by Shamet. Here's Giannis. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Harris. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Second chance shot, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
He is one of the longer wings in the game. Durant knows a thing or two about drawing fouls.
First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Durant.
Yeah, you look at Durant's numbers, 50, 40, 90. He's made that club multiple times. One of the few players to accomplish that. And he seems to threaten those numbers virtually every year.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Green's checked in. Milwaukee also making some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Chris Middleton. And both free throws good for Durant.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Holiday against Harden. 11 seconds left to play here in the half. 5 on the clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
A deceptive guard. Holiday draws fouls by keeping his defenders always on their heels over the course of the game.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. 5 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's KD. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 24 points, 13 rebounds, and he might not get all the attention, but you talk about smooth scoring wings in this league, fellas. Chris Middleton right at the top of that list. Kenny, you a fan?
For sure. I mean, the guy's a great shooter, doesn't need a high volume, high efficiency. He can get buckets at all three levels, inside, outside, and mid-range. Love him.
You know, he's a great pairing with Giannis. The freak gets you inside. Middleton can hurt you from the outside.
And he spells Chris, K-H-R-I-S. Gotta like that.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Griffin. Then there's Harris. And it's Durant in at the power forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Well, with that long reach of his, so easy for KD to throw it down.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 3-point lead. It's hauled in by Harris. Brooklyn's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. The rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Down low, here's Harris. Great D that time from Middleton. Milwaukee leading by 3. The pass to Lopez. Holiday with it. Middleton outside. Outside, Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Pass to Middleton for the 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got assist number 7 for him tonight. Harden against Holiday. Passes it to Harris. Tries it from the top of the key. Harris missing again.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And the dunk by Giannis.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Irving dishes to Harden. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Free throw good from Harden. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Holiday looking for an opening. For three. Here's Giannis. Lays it up off the glass. Giannis has got 4 this quarter.
Really, you know what? Trying to keep Antetokounmpo off the glass, that's a tough assignment because he's long and he can leap.
Now here's Griffin. He's got 13. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
That's good from Blake Griffin. He's off on the second. Bucks leading by 6. DiVincenzo with it. He has 5. Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. Middleton is doubled. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
Holiday against Irving. From deep Harden. The shot, no good. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Middleton finds Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. At almost 7 feet tall, he makes it look effortless.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Blake Griffin. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Durant down low. Giannis is there. And the pass to Harris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You just can't foul Harris there because he's almost automatic from the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
And really, the line a season ago was just a battle for him. Just about a 72% free throw shooter.
That's good from Harris.
Boy, Harris has become such a solid role player, guys. A knockdown shooter who really elevates the team above self.
And the Bucks making a change here. Forbes checked in. And Harris drops them both. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Middleton is doubled.
Boy, and that is a bunch of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest guy out there.
Lobbed up there for KD. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season, and yet they did the right thing. And when you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Forbes. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And here's Middleton following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Middleton is doubled. Here's Lopez. Offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo. And he lays it straight in. Antetokounmpo's got 32 points in the game.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Outside, KD. Puts it up. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. KD's got 6 in the quarter. Outside, Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And it's sent back by KD. Harris kicks to Harden. Back to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
How about that? The flush from Harris. People forget this guy is 6'6", and he's got a little burst and bounce, too.
And Milwaukee calls their first timeout of the game.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. And not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Brown in for Harris. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton comes in for Bryn Forbes. Lopez right side. And the foul on Harden. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Shot from the inbound, and he lays it up and in. Middleton's got 15.
Man, I tell you what, Middleton does a nice job using his length inside. You know, when he gets in a good spot, he's a high percentage shooter from there.
Now, here is Irving. 12 points for him. Irving double team. 6 to shoot. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Brooklyn with the ball. There's Green with the three. And the Nets, another three.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
Here's Holiday. That one, no good. Harden with the defensive effort. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Chalk up 2 there. And now a 4-point Nets lead.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can. Well, that's another good rebound for him. Hasn't mattered at all that he's given up some inches to a few of the other guys on the floor.
Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 6 assists now in the game.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his hat. When he's getting to his spots, shooting the ball with confidence, excellent turnaround for him.
Here's Connaughton. Now Holiday.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
And it's Irving missing. Bucks trail by 6. Here's Tucker. Misses off the right iron.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Harden outside. Brown outside. Here's Claxton, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Brook Lopez. This is his second trip to the free throw line. First free throw is good. The Nets making a switch here. Shamet's checked in. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Portis is checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Passes it to Middleton. A fadeaway. Tucker, the pass to Middleton. They grabbed their own miss.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And Milwaukee has possession. Following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Pass to Holiday. Lots of room. Rebounded by the Nets.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Shamet finds Irving. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, for Irving, he's made an effort, a conscious effort to get to the line more, and for good reason. I mean, he's a really good foul shooter.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And he knocks down the first one. Griffin's checked in for the Nets. The Bucks also with the sub. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. Bucks trail by 11. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. They need this, and that's 2 points on the layup. Holiday's got 7 points.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Irving attacking, and he banks in the layup. And the Nets lead by 11.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And that's his fourth, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Nets leading by 11. 1:39 left to play in the third. They kick it out to Green. Fires from deep. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one. DiVincenzo finds Portis. The 3 bangs home the trifecta. He's got 8.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And that one's good, Irving.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Outside Holiday. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And a big man that plays with a lot of versatility in his game. Opponents have to be cautious of Griffin on the drive.
He's had 5 chances at the line, gone 4 for 5. Free throw drops for Griffin. Both free throws good from Griffin. 43 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Holiday against Irving. To the paint. Here's Middleton. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And that's 19 points for Chris Middleton.
A shifty player who really thrives on making the right play. Holiday sure runs a smooth pick and roll.
Bucks trail by 14. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Shamet on the wing. Here's Griffin. No good there. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Brooklyn Nets. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. Back right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Holiday out there with Donte DiVincenzo. Then it's P.J. Tucker. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot.
Well, I tell you what, he's one of the best scorers in the game, and I love how Irving continues to be in attack mode.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. Now the pass to Tucker. On the wing, DiVincenzo. He's covered by Shamit. They get the rebound. Portis. And that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Bucks trail by 12. Here's Tucker. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You know, Tucker is tricky on the drive, and that frustrates the defender right there.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in.
Shoot 2.
That free throw, no good.
And forget about the miss for a moment and focus on the fact that he's done a great job putting pressure on the defense.
Durant's checked in for Landry Shamit. And the second free throw, good. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Irving. Dishes it to KD. Shoots over DiVincenzo. The shot off that time. And Milwaukee will come the other way. To the inside. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Antetokounmpo.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Back to Irving. That shot off the mark. Excellent D there from Holiday. Bucks trail by 9 from outside the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
And this offensive explosion has narrowed the gap.
Almost happened too late, partner. I mean, their offense didn't come alive until they were nearly out of it, but it is alive now.
And finished off by KD.
Yeah, with platinum level all-around skills, Durant can pretty much score at will.
DiVincenzo against Harris. Here's Middleton, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kevin Durant.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. James Harden, he's checked in for Green. Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Middleton hits them both. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Holiday against Harden. Pass to Durant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, that's the kind of pressure Durant puts on the defense. I mean, you just can't sit back and let him do what he wants to. Body up on him, even if you may risk a foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
That's good from Durant. Good on both. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Middleton outside. The feed to Lopez. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. Lopez, no luck.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
That's good from Durant. Both good from the line that time. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. He kicks it to Middleton. A 15-footer. And it's KD with the rebound. KD's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Griffin can't get it to go in. Bucks trail by 10. Passes to DiVincenzo. And here's Holiday. He lobs it up. It's tipped and stolen by Harris. Irving against Holiday. Pass to Harden. And it's Harden slamming it down.
Well, I tell you what, with Harden, sometimes it seems the more the defense bodies him up, the more determined and effective he is in scoring.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He told his guys, that team is not going to give it to us. We have to take it. That means staying aggressive and playing with no fear. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, you know, at first glance, you might think Durant has trouble finishing through contact, but think again, folks. I mean, you can't measure desire by body type.
Middleton trying to break free. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
The pass to Irving. Inside, Griffin. Good D by Lopez. Bucks trail by 12. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on James Harden.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around, really doesn't faze him, doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done, and he does.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. Nets leading by 9. Harden the pass to Durant. Goes up on the wing. Rebounded by the Bucks. Middleton's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's DiVincenzo. And Griffin sends it back. Harden scanning the floor. Over Middleton. And again, it's the Nets missing. Bucks trail by 9. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Holiday with the 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Griffin's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Durant with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Milwaukee's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Pass to Holiday. He dishes it to Middleton. Over Harris. Middleton can't get it to go. And for the Nets, their shooting in the 4th quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Shots good by Durant. Durant's got 18 points just in the 2nd half.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Harris against Middleton. Second shot opportunity. You know what? They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down.
You know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
KD against Antetokounmpo. Irving dishes to Griffin. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Drains the 3-pointer.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent pass.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. At one point, they led by 16. Goes back up. It's hauled in by Giannis. Bucks trail by 10. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break.
Boy, and that is a bunch of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest guy out there.
Here's Irving. Harris finds Irving. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Irving's got 30.
How about Irving showing you great energy there, just refusing to be boxed out?
Holiday against Harden. Holiday left side. And it's KD with the rebound. Durant's got his 16th rebound on the night. Got that bucket in no time at all. Durant's got 32 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Giannis kicks to Holiday. Giannis inside. Defended by Durant.
And you can learn a lot about rebounding by watching this guy. Look at the fundamentals there on the box out.
Harden outside. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Moment here now for an injury report.
Well, Kevin, I caught up with Milwaukee's head athletic trainer. He said that he does have a broken nose. It's definitely a painful injury, but not a worst-case scenario.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sidelines.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Now here's Harden. To the middle. Here's Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here is Holiday. Down low. Here's DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 6 assists now in the game. Nets leading by 15. Outside Irving. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
As dead-eye and outside shooter that we have in the league, Irvin has the ability to scorch you from there.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Drew Holiday.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots, and also finishing strong.
Here's DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo, and it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Middleton is doubled. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo, and does. Not going to go that time.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Bucks trail by 18. Good work defensively by Harden. Brooklyn's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Outside, KD. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Middleton. Back to Lopez. Over Harris. And that one goes long. And here are the Nets. They're on a 19-7 run. Harden against Giannis. Passes it to Durant. And the Nets, another 3.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Nets.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kevin Durant.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. Johnson, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Johnson in for Irving. Outside Teague. That shot missing. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Harden on the wing. Here's Jordan. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Portis. And it's denied. so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and the Nets miss again. Teague, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And here is Johnson. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Kevin Durant. It seems like even with some adversity thrown your way.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg